Some people call the owner of Augusta radio station, WBBQ, rude and crude. Others say George Weiss is a pussycat with a heart of gold. TV 10's Walton Abbott went to Augusta and found the 67-year-old Weiss to be, well, a real character.
WBBQ is the big boy among Augusta radio stations. The top 40 FM station stands head and shoulders above others in the ratings. BBQ was recently named Media Market Radio Station of the Year by the National Association of Broadcasters.
You, Miss Carly Simon and WBBQ.
Morning man Mark Summers was named as NAB Media Market Radio Celebrity of the Year. But the station manager says what keeps the station on top is news, and lots of it.
WBBQ News Update.
WBBQ has an 8-person news staff. Make that 9. The station's owner is as big a news hound as ever barked. And boy, does he ever love to bark.
You got sound on that thing?
Yes, sir.
Turn it off.
67-year-old George Weiss, by all accounts except his own, is a multi-millionaire. He smokes Cuban cigars and is a dapper dresser. He's owned all or part of WBBQ since it came on the air 43 years ago. Weiss starts his morning at the station's Augusta transmitter site, monitoring a battery of police and rescue scanners. When Weiss hears anything interesting, the news hound hounds his news staff to get rolling. Weiss says BBQ's audience wants to know everything.
Because they stay tuned in wanting to know who's getting clobbered and who shot who and whose place got burned up and all that sort of bad news syndrome.
Weiss would have you believe he's a tough old codger. He doesn't exactly heap flattery on his employees.
She's like me. She's too old to still be in action.
But action is what Weiss thrives on. Even in his car, a news vehicle called Car 1, he's got 3 scanners, a cellular phone, and a 2-way radio, one he uses to bark instructions back to the station.
If Bernie is there, ask him to step out for about 4 minutes.
Weiss growls a lot, gripes about the traffic he reports on.
And that really messes up traffic when those trains come through here. And there's an average of 7 trains a day in each direction tying up all these streets.
And heaven help a TV cameraman intruding on Weiss's world.
Know what's going on.
But every BBQ employee we spoke to said Weiss is a fake, that the roaring lion is really a purring pussycat. WBBQ News Director Jim DeFantis says Weiss chewed him out on the 2-way radio the very first day he was on BBQ's payroll.
I very quickly wondered what I'd gotten myself into. Geez, am I going to have to put up with this every day? Yeah, you do. I've been doing it for a long time. I'm still putting up with it. But, again, like I say, once you get beyond that exterior, he's a very warm, very nice person.
Weiss says he won't quit. WBBQ is his reason for living.
I've already got 1 foot in the box, and if I quit, then I'll fall right into the box within 6 months, and they'll bury me up Westover Cemetery and send me down to the pickle tank at the medical college. That's probably what's going to happen. So if I keep on working, I can avoid that for many more years, I hope.
Well, the truck pulled in front of the Beetle, crushing the front of it, and that's going to send it out to the junkyard. This is WBBQ Mobile 1.
From Augusta, Walton Abbott, TV 10 News.
Definitely a real character. Coming up.